got here. Just got delivered my Nanlite Rapid 120 Parabolic Softbox. I just ordered this thing, saw it on Amazon, not Amazon, but Instagram for $199. It's about a 5-footer. So let's get in, open it up, take a look at it. I've got a project coming up that I needed it for, and hopefully it's good. So let's check it out. Now let's take a look at what's in the box here. Get this thing opened up. Okay. Thing is quite sizable. And a nice carrying case for it, which is nice. Like I said, typically, or what I've been doing in the past, is I use my Profoto Octabox, 5-foot Octabox, with a Bowen's mount ring here, because typically I use that thing with strobes, but it works really well with hooking it on the Nanlite, using that Bowen's mount and the Profoto Octa, 5-foot Octa. But now for the situation I've got coming up, I've got doing 2 people. I've got a smaller box that's actually lighting me right now. The smaller one, which is like, I don't know, a little like 3 feet, I think. So this is 5 feet, so quite a bit bigger. So let's take a look at, it's supposed to be what they said, Rapid 120. I don't know what's going to make it rapid, but we'll see here in a second. Okay, so instructions. Looks like we've got 2 different silks for it here. This is a little thicker one, it looks like. And then a little more translucent here. So a little heavier diffusion, a little softer, 2 to choose from, which is nice. Like that. These things, I just, once I get rid of these guys here, I put these things in Ziploc bags, which I always keep handy. Get these babies at the dollar store, so they're really cheap. And so I always have a ton of them laying around. And they work way better than those little plastic bags you give you. And then you just put these guys in here, and it keeps them much cleaner and much safer, like that. And then same thing with the grid here, which is nice that it comes with that as well. Some of the other boxes I've looked at, you have to buy this separate, and it's like $200 separate. This whole thing was $199, so really good value. And again, just right in my little Ziploc bag. Keep that in there. So yeah, trick to that dollar store, super cheap to get those freezer type bags. But anyway, this is the setup. Let's see how this is going to work here. I think I'm going to get rid of my little rolling table and got a handle, quick release. Maybe I should quickly look at the instructions. Like I've said before, I'm not much of an instructions guy. I like to figure it out on my own, but I don't want to break this first time out of the box. So it shows on the little instructions here. I've got that figured out. You've got your handle here that you grab up here, and then on the box here. There's supposed to be a handle someplace. Oh, there it is. Okay. So there's a handle here and a handle here. So a little grab thing, pull here, and you grab the big blue handle here, and then just pull it together. And then, as I can see, a few of these guys, which are right here, don't clip in all the way. Let me get a little closer look at that. So you can see these little guys right in here. So you can see these guys right in here haven't clipped in all the way. So I'm just going to pull that up and pull that up, make sure they're all in all the way around. A couple over here, another one there. And you've got a little knob right here, so when you can loosen this, when you put it on the mount it on the head, you can spin the whole thing around a bit. So that's nice. Be able to tighten that back down. And then there's your quick release knob right there. Gonna try the quick release to see how that works now. And whoa, yeah, that's got a little kick to it. So that's really nice. That does make it rapid, I guess. So it is pretty fast to hook up. Again, it's grab it like this, pull it, clip it in, grab the little stragglers, and you are good to go. Yeah, that's nice. That's really quick, and you're all good. So then I always leave this guy open so I can grab this part of the mount with my hand when I go to mount it onto the head here. You find your little pegs, which are right here. Get those pegs to line up, put it in, and rotate it on till it clicks. And you're good to go. And then there's some Velcro right here. So you've got this open, and then you just put that Velcro together to seal up that hole like that. And then in the diagram, they show the handle at the bottom, so we'll rotate that down so it's at the bottom. And then we'll just do the Velcro on the other side. So we're all mounted up now, and great shape to this Parabolic softbox here. We're going to add the diffusion on the front now. I'm going to use the thicker one. Sometimes some of these, at least in the strobe boxes, the Profoto Octabox, it's got an inner baffle that sits about, I don't know, 6 inches from the head to just kind of help even it out. There isn't one on this, but I don't know if you need it for this one or not. This would be super bright, super contrasty if we use this without the diffusion on there. We'll look at that maybe as a test just to see what that looked like, because it could be pretty cool for some fashion stuff to have that really hard edge, super contrasty look. But we'll try that. But we're going to put the diffusion on now. It's got Velcro all the way around the edges here. And when you put this on, you want to make sure you put it on the back side edge of the Velcro. That way you leave room for the grid to go on in the front. So this thing just super simple. Velcro's on the front here. So go like that, super simple. That's on, and then I just make sure that it's pretty much Velcroed all the way around so it's good and sealed up. Then you can grab your grid, which has the Velcro on the little edge right there that you can see. And then you just put it on the outer edge and do the same exact thing. Okay, we're good to go. Let me just make sure we're Velcroed all the way around here. And that looks good. Got to remember too, when you're going to set up for a shoot, set up for an interview or whatever you're setting up, make sure you give yourself plenty of time to set up, because doing these little things and mounting everything up, it takes time, you know, and the client a lot of times think you show up and you're ready to shoot right away, and it just isn't like that. You got to haul all the gear in, get set up, figure out how you want to light it, all that kind of stuff you've got to figure out. So you want to make sure you give yourself plenty of time to get set up. So now we're just going to do a little bit of a light test. I'll set up kind of a little interview type lighting. We'll look at this light versus the Octabox, the Profoto, and the smaller box, and kind of see how they look, and maybe we'll do a test. We'll definitely do with and without the grid, because I don't have a grid to go on my Octabox. So, and they're both 5 feet, so they're around the same size, which is nice. So we'll give a little look to that, set that up, and do some testing, see how this light looks. All right, so now I got a little one light interview type setting set up to use the Rapid 120, which I've got set up right there, which goes into the entryway of the studio. Got the camera set up, rigged up right here. And I got a little mic and then my monitor, so I can view myself right here. Me looking at me. So yeah, now we'll just do a quick little test and see what it looks like. So very simple setup here, the one light. Got the Rapid 120, the Profoto Octa, and the light dome here. They look very similar, which is great. It's perfect for what I need for this shoot coming up I've got that I did buy this Rapid 120 for. Be using that and the Profoto 5-foot Octa. And kept everything the same, exposure, color, temperature, and everything, and the results are pretty much what I thought. The Rapid 120 would be brighter than the 5-foot Octa. It's definitely more parabolic. The aperture light dome, pretty close. It's, you know, a smaller source, so again, it's going to be a little bit darker. But contrast and everything looks pretty similar on all three boxes. So for me, that's good, and is going to work well for the shoot I've got coming up. Last test with this Parabolic 120 here, the Rapid 120. See the nice hard shadow I've got there. I don't have the grid on or the silk in front, just kind of bare head coming at me. So pretty hard light, which is really nice actually. And I would definitely use this when I'm going to be shooting some athletes or some Nike stuff for sure, or some fashion, Doc Marten stuff. It's really nice. So that's a look at the Nanlite Rapid 120 Parabolic. Like I said before, I bought this for a specific job. I actually purchased it off B&H. I'll put a link into that, and it's $199 and made it free shipping. I got it in like 2 days, I think. It was super quick. I really, really like this quick release thing right here. This thing is perfect. Makes it just go pop like that. And the nice thing about this too is that it lays flat. So like when you take apart the Profoto box, you have to take the ring off, and the whole thing takes some time, and you really got to press on it. And on the aperture light, when you break it down, this guy stays horizontal, I guess you could say. So it everything doesn't lay flat. You've got one end that's kind of rounded and big. So this is really nice that it stays flat. I really like that. And again, I'll put the link. I got it at B&H. I'll put the link below in the description. And there, I'll put a link to my playlist too. You can click on that to see more videos if you like. But this thing really quick to put back together again. I really like it. Super quick. Click those guys back, the ones that don't make it in. Really nice, super quick. Again, I love the quick release. That is so cool. But the one thing you do want to make sure you've got to, if you travel like I do, is you got to get a case that this thing is going to fit in. So it's like, you got to get a case that's 52 inches, or this is 54, which is perfect. So it'll lay in here nice and flat with a bunch of other stuff that I travel with. So I'm really happy with the purchase. Now I just got to see if it's durable enough and how long it lasts. But it seems really good, and a nice little case. Yeah, I think that's it. Till next time, I'm out.